Lotelama ya Julio Kwero Tampala Didlo Mediro Karamo Kenki Balalo Mebedi Komalo Me Uganda Niyowe Nelo de Piario Medremia Pani Wakili report Kumlokman Kimkin Mapole Lorangemo Chini Ching Barajamatin Ento Kongwachakinen Uye Madiro.
At least the one thing for now we can all agree on is the soap to use. He likes that it's big and lasts long.
Anti-economy.
I like that it keeps my skin smooth. Ate alina echovu. And the children like that. It smells amazing. Everyone is happy. Movit soap comes in 4 fantastic flavors. Movit family soap is truly soap for the whole family.
Movit. All day confidence.
Lotelama ya Julo Kwela Jwat Tamediro Niram Apa Balalo Ki ya Juli.
Executive order per president omakujuti yiwie. Mupe weshu eni wanwangu message mukende ibanja dit wongom muashonia jumikire nindu pienwa mikire report.
Lufu Mailan Sub-Region Jenge Mateki Kumfur Gwana Machele Yomiti Yulim.
Utiala kuwana yoreni shine adumolu mtianu ni churlokisi tino.
Kadong President Joel Museveni Rwate Kilunyalo Nyamelobo Algeria Ochiekene Wat Mabe Madikin Lobarione Tiki Kar Makere Metiyo Limabub.
That historical relationship
Donc cette relation historique
now can be turned into economy.
Amori Matek Tin Cheng Baraja Nildwe Ario Medremia Pa Mwara Ali Beripirwa Dekloange Mochin Wan Luo Television Berobotine Chawario Motiano Inino Duju Ania Sande AKUMU Dongwachake Peretere Duju Combetim. Lotelama ya Julio Kwero Matang Tamediro Nino Me Apa Balali Kumalome Uganda Kama Dong Notie Malupe Kichek pa President Joel Museveni Latela Lobo Dir Karmegimi a Malupe Kichek Mokadanyen when in the Piario Medremia Pa Moraman Apo Yomchino Telamapol Maiko Malome Uganda Nena Makemiki Balama Kiko Malome Uganda Tumon in the Piardek Medremia Bungen Ichia Bichel Mokati Watiki report Matuti Kom Chekman Manyekedon Tampa Tela Maiko Malome Uganda Kibot Ismail Jacob Jones.
Icheng Abichel, Lutela, Lutit Pagamente, Kachel ki Minister, Guber Kachoke, I Office pa Prime Minister, Pekomalame Uganda, Mathieu Igulu City, Kaneno Ngoma Keramo Timene, Kit Machalo, Meno Oberoniano Magike, Makemio, Kidan Magen Gitika Kwayo Dengi, Wiali, Ekomalame Uganda, Me a Warom. Ento, Maneno Meno Tum, la diet lobo President Joel Museveni, dak uchwale warga mokene, manyur ni kidiro karaman, kineno Rio mokene. Grace Freedom Kuyuchin, State Minister Pekomalame Uganda, wadu kilo kwang loka ngea, iching chabit, pe diro niano man.
Executive order per president omakujuti yiwie. Mupe weshu eni wanwangu message mukende ibanja dit wongom muashonia jumikire nindu pienwa mikire report ma washonia eyire man wa mikire ayi kitema wotu pa leya bibedu kodo donge washonia jumikire nindu maishopoka kwano ku report mu wokudi bangwa man maishopoka miyo ko paro mukende majishoputiyo kodo ega memedu nindu pirario mi wimirapar ento kawoni offices matungtung pa security dongutie witiengi wabeketu tish matungtung wen sende matungtung dano mabiti mutish matungtung mube mitire waketu wekara tishu chakere ni washo ni atish mi ketu balalu mareshu owek Northern Uganda dongu chakere
Kuyo chin Wachini menum, kede bet ni, kidero nenum, gien gibi mete ki yupe mamegi, kit me chako keto, mok pala diet pan iti.
Ento wati office, wabe yobu dong, tish muma kusha kati mire, mineno executive order per president, juti yuwie. Wati ka yobu plan matungtung, washi kieu balalu cheke mutie, washi neno balalu marechu, nyo balalu magitie kakuo maber podwa. Washi neno komiti mukende niya dieng pa balalu ma juchoko umaku juchogi maber ju kedi kaka moko ma juchopu tingu gishen kudi Northern Uganda.
En beno chieko ma tektran luak ikom tim me kwanyo tich man ichingim.
Chik ishingi wekaro shakariemu danu enugi kulupanga kudundoi esha tich migingo eni tiengo wang mirashel majuberiemu danu magigwa kuleya ikura maberungo kudi Northern Uganda eni wang mira dek dong ento wang mira dek ne wamitu watime maber wamitu watime ikush ukethu wabeluongo operation ma eni nia Operation Harmony.
En tolomema me parliament magi aki achole ite dul mamegi I parliamentary group go wajunim gen peki jolo tamme diro niano man ki niano pierio mukenem.
The president should understand that we have disowned that report as APG, actually parliamentary group, because it was doctored, full of lies. In fact, yesterday, even that same report was not presented before us. They presented a different report altogether.
One lego berani, wara be biro botukuno. Wer gine ni mawan, wan lori, lok noti mama report eni bere, wala dito chala call mo beriye unoni report mi ada ki mi report ma pa. Tien lok wa biro botu kanwa matame kutu we kunungi ngoma tikati me.
Anthony Akol enti wonkom me parliamentary group.
Twin mo chweto twal pigin mo timetin ni President Yoweri Museveni o mero nino me executive order when in the period o me de ma pa. Wangiyo ni manti ete twer mamege yet ene ete fountain ona kere waje kere la did madong lo tiki twer mete mo ge ken ento iwape yon piene kin mano ge mere chon ono chawatie mete mo jimi go wenbo wan wape yupe chala chuli kadong ni eno karma gama de pete mo ge mo wan na chala members of parliament o be bino podwa wa mirni wati ukimolo balalo ahawa ngoma megwa gamenta den yo kama kitere balalo ento pe ngom pora chuli
Lumeme parliament me achuli dongi tigi yop me chako wot ya duol gi ma patpan me rwate ki luak mao chwalo gi kachung pigi pe penyo tam ki board game tuwer mala diet lobo umeo maki born executive order 3 2023 ikati kere ikom lukwa dien magetiga war ki dien gi man bene kero ki geng ikom ton yen me wango makame biachare komale me Uganda ki dong bene joko tim me kwo dien matika time ikaber mapat pan piloka ngea muchwin pi Wan Luo TV Igulu City and Ismail Jacob Jones.
Lojo loka ngema ikomalo kikunyao melobo Uganda guchi kime chako choyo lok mapona miyo fony bolufu ikom aloga meping geno bere fonye mo madul makilo ni mono Organization of African Institute achache za yego yobo pilocho lo ngeme ikunyao ikomalo me Uganda oberutie jinja la choch pa Wan Luo Television David Mager berutie fonye man en keli report komwet makono kedon kidme miyo dir manyen bolufu ikom aloga meping karum tidmameki machalo cholo kangeya
Ikachoke ma okelo choch me kunyao ki kumalo me Uganda ineno lok ikit me choyo choch malupe kia loga me ping lo choch magi gumorne gendong gibi yabu choch ma miyo ngech kilufu kilute dero we kubet ki ngech malupe kia loga me yamo loga iping maurumuwa Joel Mukisa matie la church I Radio City mati Jinja City bene tiero kit mapira takwede ni omerge mingech mati bod lufu.
You know, these smallholder farmers, they are the ones that we disseminate information to. So when you disseminate a wrong information, they will just go with it. But when you write the rightful information, that you may tell them that we are going to receive rains today. But where have you got that information? That information may be false. So the Uganda National Meteorological Authority, we've been with the officials. They've taught us very many things, how they can give us data so that we can give our smallholder farmers in the village. These farmers will be getting the rightful information instead of using some sources which are not accurate.
Wan Luo Tv loke Dennis Oti matila church me radio ruping kun aki kumalume Uganda tiro kit ma enibitich kwere kingech ma ino me ilo kero palo fui te dero.
Inoni lufu matino magiti kin gang mag fu gi pege fu makaro ekachen ma mon luong ni small holders farmers. Apol kare aniang dong ni wek gunong kad mabe ujenge kom choy lo kange ma mano choy ni. Afunya mana funya ini anoni obukonya matekari da weko achako tero Jimmy ma wachwalo wo ma dore lokum kabir ma rumuwa chalo gil ma pira tek ira chalo la choy lo kange. Weko bena bir kar menena ni ati kekero miloko kach palufu me ko malami Uganda kama ana choy ke ye. Ini ti kinti mo ken ma non pira tek ke bena chalo wanjo mo TV media ti jimu ken ma wana chwalgi wa chao ken no ti chwalgi no ma po anyang matut eto ke funya ma funya ni we anyang kin ma aram nongo kere ke lokum ka ber maro kin ma ping la kere ka mo mira non ke ye da ron ber ka nongo ne ke bena bi konya kin ma no miro arami kere lo ni wa bojo ma no chao ken ginero TV ke jo ma ke winyu radio.
Inoni Isaac Mugume mati director me Uganda National Meteorological Authority tero kit ma pera ta kwede pilo choj mengeo kit mania dok meniang kit ma yamo ti kwede wek gupok ngej ma ti malopeki kabero murumuwa.
Climate change and climate variability. When you look at climate variability, these are the changes that occur which are not permanent. For example, this season you can have comparatively more rains and next season comparatively lesser rains. But when you talk of climate change, this is now a permanent change in the statistical parameters of that particular climate. For example, the most obviously quoted changes, indicators of climate change is the global warming. So you find an area whereby the average temperatures were around 24 degrees Celsius, but going forward, the average temperatures are now set 26. But if you are to contrast it with the climate variability, this does not mean that temperatures will always be above that threshold. You can find in one day when the temperatures are set 22, another day 29, oscillating around that particular threshold.
Eka choke man kono mau nyamu jima papat mai kinge kit malu furo mo no ngech kit ma yamo loke kwede kar me pero kodi ki kit me pimu yamo machalo yu achiel ma bibi ngech bolu fu me te der ma giluoni small holders farmers biber ki ngech ifu kon gi ngeo kit ma ping loke kwede pi loka ngea i Wan Luo TV David Magere ki Jinja City.
Party FDC tikono kimbiri machako choilume manyen ni woki internet man online. Lotele me party man go waini mono lok madung tie karaman. Ayeni mono jomamir belume me party FDC mergo chon ki app mo mero mkadne chimching onyobe ni computer. Kala chen ichulu chante mama nok pichon me belame me party FDC. President me party man ni Patrick Amudia Toboy. Owai lok man bolume me party FDC fwenye makubirie kachoke madit ki Resto Court Hotel matika Mdini Oyam District. La George Wan Luo Television man Saidi Ngola oberutie iyupman enkeli report ma oberdoge ikachoke papati FDC komalome Uganda.
FDC party wachigiro tie ki yuba mechako choyo lumemane ibea kinyonyi pamono. FDC party president Patrick Opoy Muriat maobino katika lokman ikare matika loke dulpa party FDC mo aki northern Uganda matie ikiniye ilang sub-region actually sub-region karchel kere West Nile sub-region gore mano bino bedo arrest court Kamdini sub-county Yam district.
I have been to the valleys and the hills of this country. I have suffered mosquito bites and the sting of thorns, the sting of sassaflies, gone hungry together with you, suffered tear gas wherever we have participated in activities. With some of you, we have been to jail. With some of you, we've cried together. Together with you, comrades, we have fought a fight to try and ensure that the people of Uganda are set free.
Karachel kedebene binenani yerebo wat karachel gelupati mogo magin kumkariman tiemo poke gine woho.
We first met Dr. Kizza Besigye directly. At the same time I met our current Secretary General Nathananda Mwafabi. At the same time, in an environment where the Honorable Mao was. In my political work, I have been all over the country. Struggled against the dictatorship of Mr. Museveni. Been successful in some cases and been unsuccessful in others.
Hassan Fungaro mabenetie kinjoma okati kachung.
We need to get a fair share of political power, the political power of decision making, so that we make decisions in favor of our development. Northern Uganda is behind, you can see. We need a fair share of the economic resources and opportunities of Uganda. See, oil and gas has been discovered in Uganda. And also in northern Uganda here, just in Noya here, very near Pakwati here. But do you see any economic development which has been brought by this oil here? You go here in northern Uganda, you don't see, even in Kamdini here, which is a highway, you would be seeing that the oil is around. Just you see it from Kamdini here because of business. But this oil business is not there in Kamdini. And yet the oil is there in Uganda. By the way, this beginning is already a sign of danger. That you will hear by names that there is oil in Uganda, but you people who are just even near here, near the oil wells, you are in Oyam, and the oil well is in Noya, you may not get any benefit from this oil. This is what we want to open eyes of the people of northern Uganda about. The formula is every individual person in northern Uganda should look at himself or herself as a raindrop. Raindrops individually are weak. They cannot drive the turbines generating power at the Karuma hydropower dam. But when you combine raindrops together, you form a pool of water on the ground, which runs to form streams. When small streams are joined together, they form big streams. This is still uniting the same raindrops. These big streams form big rivers, and the big rivers form the Nile. That's what brings this water and moving through Karuma. This power of Karuma producing power. We need this northern Uganda people to behave, to be like that. Like
you are bringing somebody who is coming to clean FDC. And when you look at their history, he was in DP, caused their problems. In the mosque, caused their problems. In the cases here, has caused their problem. Is that the best person who is going to clean this data FDC? I said, no, here I am not with you. But secondly, if you are removing Nandala Mafabi and Poa, who have been auctioning FDC on the shelf of Museveni, and then you are bringing Elias Lukwago, whom Salim Saleh wrote clearly, said, I'm going to stop giving you my support because you have a big mouth. Are you making any difference?
Wan Luo TV and Saidi Engola.
Tutemero chukwo peltian mai koi tenguri ya pach petika nyako nyigi mabe pien lotian man pole ke dawo ko chen ni ko man karbe ni gitemero chukwo gi medwo gen chen paju onyo bene chwala gi gankwan tuteman kon mapole tika jenge kom coin makamente mi manok kedong mukene palobe ket kiduno pejen kom kamente magitika tij matek menen lotian man kero ko ma megi dok chen ni ko me paju wa lotian mukene nim ladit padu leme friends of goodwill okok matek kom Lokman ne kawa ni mongi ticket neno mukene manyen men lako cooperative magent pikarman nen telaran ko buloge wa komrocho cooperative mai ko tengudi ya patch municipality Jasper Igwel ayela George pa Wan Luo Television maulubo ko Lokman.
Well, in Cordoba, Mering Wang Koi, Bomama Paj Municipality, to docking, Mana Wapake Tiela, Martella, Mea Paj, Meda Billy Machipias Mapaj, Quanyo, Comjamagi, Kunomahagi, Tachuala Moke, Buj, Young Guinea Danica, Timujam Magaretio, and Mekemo Quanyo Quarter Derong. Tino Cordo Maga, Ia Paj, Bino Berke Gum, Menu Coin Mequan Nono, Kundul, my friends of goodwill, a Paj, and a menu, Techo Legi Quan, it's school Maracha, Kere. Apaj primary school ento yung yotino mago mekordo doki loko tam eka to weko kwanoko tela me friends of goodwill Tommy Okai.
I've been feeling about one of the child here about Ojok Boni, one of the street child where we brought at school here, and then he escaped from school. Ojok is very vulnerable right now in town. He have a very big wound, and almost everyone is saying in town that they might cut his leg. So, with Jock right now, I sent over some children from the street that I should help him again. But I did not bother to follow him up. I wanted him to learn from the street so that others can learn from there and then they leave the street.
Auto bido yugini dom ko mapera wang di cheng auto ya kujamo tiro ne ko ado te ya timai kacha ato biro na hakan auto wo goro tiro ne kacha auto mako gi kunu yonge amotimu search utenu ngo jamme utin kwan chichok po ota jamo tin kwan mekan kri jamo tin kwan mena itingal utenu ngo tie yo ato tiro ne auto mako tenu ngo tiene kar dongi bero tin corridor utenu ya auto extending operation toward the town ado to rayo karana mena titira roman numu kunyeni dosmon kundika mwa abuja ken edo duir pe mara lokelwe kape ba do ba pe chung edo rayo ge dosu to swalo ge ye kacha eno kena do kopiti prison eno kene kopote worinyum
Ana gite wagina mobere bodul my friends of goodwill Denmark otero pi medeke de otto konya papat me yiko ponyeri ya Paj municipality eno tirman ichenga bichi karmetia me yuri kwan Block Tabira Morapi Yaraha Primary School.
I have brought is from Denmark is 500,000 Uganda shilling to plant more trees here and to continue junior farming project. I must go back to Denmark and find more Lions clubs to help us.
And for that option, me do yen job kene me met. Yo me met de konyo wakan.
She has contributed a lot to the children of Arusha Primary School. The government could not manage to renovate the way I know. It was not an easy move for her. We have finished the 7th block and now she has heard that girls must stay inside. She's going to make that dome self-contained with its tiles, bathroom and toilet inside so that by 6 our girls should not come out.
David Odiambo, Mobero, Alop Town Clerk, Mayor Paj Municipality.
The detractors of development, see the example they have done. If they were so stubborn and of self-interest, all this investment would have not come here. They would have done it for their personal gains. But now they have made this investment which is everlasting. That let the shining classroom also be reflected in the academic performance as well. Because we cannot have the shining classroom and the academic performance is very low.
Ana biro memang parliament ya Paj municipality dah kwana ino ya RP7 biro obi mara RP7. Challenge nota pola tekunda pol classrooms timo kama ino wigita chwe dior mago tiame po cementing dirija mago tiano balako eka wana chala obizi cha association wa me obis and OGs mara RP7 obino ya roko bi ubin kala shell onotingwa ra chente eka ucha rocha RP7 school dagini wana cha kuti ko mo hatima rio kere wa shell me war bino kar shell wana ram wan terangwen aucha kwanchen mwana kano eka challenge da betie rakpete ro mranga be ento no cha do ko to roofing wi war shell ja ro ko we no kenne eka do nguma be to ko bibe ku chak payo konya me yai bot bilen pejer chenga bot gamente a chala friends of goodwill ginte yene ko bi one we are coming to renovate your schools da to bino gini to konyo korwa a chala obisa no jis to yuba gene wudi classrooms are biro ame ko painting mago te yubu dior ko shoot say cementing a bear e karo kwanyo gemo game yare hiri ko mota chala dogala ko de jama no tora ko da to rocho gini donc tinini you know handing over to the school officially. Yeah, you may take upon your core and tell obese. No,
I'm Wan Luo Television, just like the municipality.
Dol palofu magiti lao sub-region gitika tiyo lima bup ni waki kumfuru gwana mea chama. Gwana tikin chama pigite go ikuopa nyweli gana magiti weyo miriamo kikidong bene gwa kodero cham ikumalo me Uganda. Piyara biaru ya ngwene kumia chel palofu ma ikumalo me Uganda tutuale mailao. Gijange kumfuru gwana chala weyo me gwa kodero cham kidong bene magwia manyeta nini. Gituale chuk meti yolim. La chochupa Wan Luo Television ne man Solomon Okabo oberkalo kilufu gwana iko malome Uganda komba pa furgwana kidong mogoa mageno ni wokifu man katiki report maubiro joge.
Moggo bedo korachella piratek itung malome Uganda. Ogesho ni wipachi pasenti pirabiro yangwen ameti Uganda puru mogo mea chama. Opura pol ameti lao sub-region ameti apuru kore mogo mekaratin narekas 14 tia kaya bob. Vincent Ochen obera pur mogo Idoholo district.
Abera pur mogo amono narekas 1. Atia kwa iyo apura mea pur biberu kele kodi amekele siete shao. Ana mungu tel mogo milo na boro. Miyo ya yung achokolo chunyo puro kani mogo bedo kodi lo anyawagi lo sunflower.
Iyong chato tien mogo Ochen balo puru chele ameti lao. Charro mogo mere bot timanini to Bora Africa. Value humans in Africa. Achichikere tua Uganda. Chuma ame yubu mogo ibomalira.
Berere mario manue chato kome bojo tua Uganda. Atero mogo kilos tutumia para dek. Agenda anu milo na bichi langa boro itutumia perario wie.
Chuma man yubu mogaburu tachato Kenya kiri lobo tara kitame Wathera Angela Executive Director Metua Uganda tirokede.
We are supposed to be doing 3 tons a day of cassava production, right? Which translates to around 840 metric tons per year. Right? The bigger vision is actually to put all these machines, right? We have designed a machine such that we put all these machines in a 40 square foot container, yeah, which then we can move. So it will be a mobile processing plant where we do pre-processing closer to the farmer. And then what we get out of that is the cassava paste, then which we can bring back here and just do the flash drying and packaging. So that's now the vision, right? That's how we scale, and our plan is to do the Lango area, right? Go to Acholi region, go to West Nile, and then after that, tour to the world.
Otichogo Metua Uganda. Amolo hokere Wan Luo Television. Otiro ni mogo petia loko kakwo pur ameti lao. Ento pur mogo tia loko kwoti Metua Uganda.
The company tia loko kwana yore ni chene adumolu tia ni chulo kisu tino amia tia gwa tia yo yore me chem nuni tia berang.
Ina wanti makani uberume processing mogo nyome yubu mogo. Company ni gamu mogo botuku. Chani mogo jote kala ahidohoro botuku. Nukanga tameti mogo mere. Amena kuru. En bin kipeka tunungo chuk me mogo. Jomiro pin mogo. Yen mogo me jote processing dang tia mite. Ena jote chama da tia mite.
Amud pe Wan Luo Television. An Solomon Okabo. Ilaun Sub-region.
Iloko biashara President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni rwate kono kilo nyalo ni melobo Algeria ka ochiko geni ko bed machin geni wanga peni Uganda tituolo metimo biashara gien ke bene nene wat mabeyo biltie iloko nyayo lonyo President rwate kono kiwele mo akilobo Algeria ngad motelo gina yobedo minsa mamegi piloko mchat kiwil kidong dongo wat mabe man Honorable Taib Zaituni geno bedo State House man iloj matie inaka sero ichia bichel watiki report man matut kangwanen ke kan President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni rwate kilo nyalo na mwakilobo Algeria iletela pa minister kipilo kombiachara man Honorable Taib Zaituni ki State Lodge na kasero ichiambichel Wani piera tekni wat mabe omiero betie dogoti bene lim nyodu kinonen mabe komdan makiti kunyaume Afrika komalo me Afrika kidong Middle East nagen mapiera tek loe mau chako bero tie ne chaka be mwakali bechel mia bongwen ke pier bechel kiwie warotela madon machalwe Julius Nyerere me Tanzania gote mjini mapigi tego Wani mon Uganda kidong kunyaume Afrika gimiar matek wat magiti kijomo keni biashara twale ilokom jamia pura.
That historical relationship
Donc cette relation historique
now can be turned into economy,
peut être traduite en économie,
into prosperity
et en prospérité
for our people.
pour notre peuple.
Because prosperity has two parts.
Parce que vous savez, la prospérité a deux parties.
One part is the producer.
Une partie, c'est le producteur.
Of a good.
Le producteur d'un bien.
Or a service.
Ou d'un service.
And the other part is the consumer.
Et l'autre partie, c'est le consommateur.
The one who buys.
Celui qui achète.
Because if I produce.
Parce que si je produis.
And nobody buys.
Et personne n'achète.
I cannot be prosperous.
Je ne peux pas être prospère.
So really our pockets
alors, ça veut dire que nos poches
are instruments of empowerment.
President Wan Luo Paul ma jomo kene gromo nongone kikunyaume Afrika ikiena benetie muchile kidong chak mapigite kututwal pianti Paul madana tikwere ikunyaume lobo del jol.
So the Japanese came recently, they say, want to assemble vehicles here.
Alors, les Japonais sont venus récemment, ils ont dit que nous voulons monter les véhicules ici.
I said, your chance is finished.
Alors, avant de dire, désolé, on n'avait plus de chance.
I no longer want assembling.
Je ne veux plus voir le montage de véhicules ici.
Because you missed that chance.
Parce que vous avez perdu cette chance.
When I was asleep.
Quand j'étais en train de dormir.
That's when you should have.
C'est à ce moment-là.
Assembled so that you.
C'est à ce moment-là que vous auriez dû faire l'assemblage
you transfer at least some percentage of value addition.
Comme ça, vous transférez une petite partie de valeur ajoutée.
But now we are going to make our own vehicles.
Mais actuellement, nous allons fabriquer nos propres véhicules.
So the point is that all these products we are talking about.
Alors, tous ces produits dont nous étions en train de parler,
the foods,
les aliments,
these are very, here we have nothing, there is nothing we cannot produce.
Il n'y a rien que nous ne pouvons pas produire ici.
Then you come to the pharmaceuticals.
Alors, nous arrivons aux produits pharmaceutiques.
This is a big hemorrhage for Africa.
Là, c'est une hémorragie, un grand hémorrhage de l'Afrique.
Money linking our health with foreign medicine.
Minister pela kumbiachara Uganda man Honorable Francis Mwebase oweni pera tekni mono ginene gitiyo kilobo Algeria weke chatje mapigitego dokben gitikije mokena pigitego makigwoko magaram chatne bot lobo del chol mokenene maweng ake lobo Uganda ikine enokwano Brookside Amos Diaries kidong Pal Diaries mawengiti Uganda magidigi chak mabub magaram chatne woko bot Algeria kidong Middle East.
While touring the exhibition, I noted that Algeria,
lorsque j'étais en train de visiter les stands dans l'exposition, j'ai trouvé que l'Algérie
produces many of products of high quality and standard
j'ai constaté que l'Algérie produit beaucoup de choses de bonne qualité
and very competitive.
Et de frais très compétitifs.
These products include shoes.
Il s'agit des chaussures.
Electrical products.
Les produits électroménagers, électriques.
Edible oils.
L'huile à cuire.
Uganda carrying, and at the moment, Your Excellency, while we were visiting the stand, most of the products we see in Uganda supermarkets.
Et Excellence, lorsque nous avons visité les stands, nous avons constaté que la majorité des produits que nous voyons dans les supermarchés ougandais
are at least a minimum of about 30% established are made in Algeria.
Ikachoke man ben la chundwa palobo Algeria Uganda man His Excellency Cherif Khalid kiben la chundwa palobo Uganda Algeria Honorable Alintuman Tabo Guberutiye mukena yo Minister matili pilo kumbia chara Harriet Ntawazi kidong Permanent Secretary Gankalmeno Mrs. Geraldine Sali kadongon mapa committee manala Tambod President Joel Museveni ilokom chat lo mawo kidong dongo chuma man Odrek Rabogo Pelowange moching Wan Luo Television ania Sunday AKUMU Afoya matek neno report mena kimo kene diujimo katipe intin ilorange moching ania Sunday AKUMU metek neno Wan Luo Television kanyi kamino yengech mati kigalowang iwang jawa duju